Hello, everyone. My name is Malak Altaeb. I'm 27 years old from Libya, and I'm currently based in Paris, France. I am an independent consultant, analyst, researcher, and I have a master's degree in environmental policy from Sciences Po University in Paris, France. I have two main concentrations which I focused during my studies and after my studies, and these are Middle Eastern studies and also the environment. I have been studying the intersection between the environment and politics and what kind of policy recommendations and policy reforms that could be produced based on the issues we have today. As an emerging water researcher, which I have been focusing on water for the past 4 years or so since I started my studies within the environmental policy field, is the lack of data. As a researcher from Libya, data is always an issue, it's always a problem for any researcher. And I think many could resonate with this point because it's always the data. The issue with numbers and graphs and recent data that a researcher could lie on and depend on for their research in order to draw concrete conclusions and recommendations is a huge issue. But there's also the other aspect. In my research, I have been tackling the issues concerned with water in Libya specifically, whether that is water management models, in terms of environmental assessment, in terms of cooperation and studying different partnership opportunities, and what kind of developments that could be enhanced within water treatment, for example, whether it's in technologies, if it's drinking water, or wastewater, and so on, and how can that be implemented on the ground. But also, there's also the question of what needs to happen to to actually like build this gap within the water research, I guess. I think it's more linked to enhancing the skills of researchers in terms of tools, in terms of methodologies. I think there's always the gap of a lack in training. Many researchers, especially independent ones like myself, we need continuous training and continuous engagement in discussions and uh, means of developing our skills as researchers. What can we do if it's a qualitative or quantitative research? I hope these points could be taken into account, and I hope that these points could be helpful to many people and many researchers could resonate with. Thank you so much.